10 boundaries every senior should set. Have you ever noticed how life changes as you get older? When we're younger, we're often focused on building careers, raising families, meeting responsibilities, and trying to make everyone around us happy. We spend decades saying yes to obligations, helping others, and putting our own needs last. But then something remarkable happens. As we enter our senior years, we begin to realize that time is one of our most valuable resources. We understand that peace of mind matters more than unnecessary stress. We recognize that protecting our energy, health, and happiness isn't selfish. It's essential. That's where boundaries come in. Boundaries are not walls that keep people out. They are healthy limits that protect our well-being and help us live with dignity, confidence, and self-respect. Unfortunately, many seniors struggle with setting boundaries. They may feel guilty saying no. They may worry about disappointing family members. Some may have spent a lifetime putting others first and aren't sure how to prioritize themselves. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're discussing 10 important boundaries every senior should consider setting. These boundaries can help create a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Let's begin. Boundary number 1, protect your time. One of the most valuable lessons that comes with age is understanding that time is limited. When you're younger, it feels like there's always more time ahead. But as the years pass, every day becomes more precious. That's why seniors must learn to protect their time. Not every invitation deserves a yes. Not every request requires your participation. Not every obligation is truly your responsibility. If attending a social event feels exhausting, it's okay to decline. If someone constantly asks for favors that drain your energy, it's okay to say no. Your time belongs to you. Spend it on activities that bring joy, meaning, connection, and peace. Whether that's reading, gardening, traveling, spending time with grandchildren, or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon, your schedule should reflect your priorities, not everyone else's. Remember, every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, you're saying no to something you might actually enjoy. Protect your time. You have earned that right. Boundary number 2, stop accepting disrespect. Respect should not become optional with age. Yet many seniors experience subtle forms of disrespect. People may interrupt them, dismiss their opinions, talk down to them, treat them as if they are incapable, ignore their experiences and wisdom. These behaviors should never be accepted. A healthy boundary means calmly but firmly addressing disrespect when it occurs. You might say, "I would appreciate being included in this conversation," or "Please let me finish speaking," or "I may be older, but my opinion still matters." You don't need to argue. You don't need to become angry. You simply need to communicate that respect is expected. Age does not reduce your value. In fact, your years of experience, resilience, and knowledge deserve recognition. People often treat us according to the standards we establish. Set a standard of respect and refuse to lower it. Boundary number 3, protect your financial well-being. Money can become a sensitive topic in later life. Many seniors feel pressure from family members, friends, or even strangers. Someone may ask for loans. Others may expect financial support. Some may attempt to influence major financial decisions. And sadly, seniors are often targeted by scams and manipulation. That's why financial boundaries are essential. Your retirement savings exist for your security and well-being. You do not need to explain every financial decision. You do not need to rescue everyone from their mistakes. You do not need to feel guilty for protecting what you've worked hard to earn. A simple response can be, "I'm not able to help financially," or "I've decided to keep my finances private." These statements are clear and respectful. Remember, financial generosity should always be a choice, not an obligation. Protecting your financial future is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Boundary number 4, prioritize your health. For many seniors, health becomes one of life's highest priorities. Yet countless older adults continue sacrificing their physical and emotional well-being to meet other people's expectations. They overcommit. They ignore medical appointments. They neglect rest. They push through exhaustion. This pattern must change. Your health deserves protection. If you need sleep, rest. If you need exercise, make time for it. If you need medical care, don't postpone it. If a relationship creates constant stress, acknowledge its impact on your well-being. A healthy boundary might mean limiting activities that leave you drained. It might mean scheduling your day around your health needs instead of other people's demands. The truth is simple. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's responsible. And it's necessary. Boundary number 5. Learn to say no without guilt. Many seniors were raised to believe that saying no is rude. As a result, they spend years agreeing to things they don't want to do. They volunteer when they're exhausted. They host gatherings when they're overwhelmed. They take on responsibilities that belong to someone else. But here's something important to remember. No is a complete sentence. You don't need a lengthy explanation. You don't need to justify every decision. You don't need permission to decline. When someone asks for something you're unwilling or unable to provide, you can simply say, "No, thank you," or "That won't work for me," or "I'm not available." Notice how respectful and clear these responses are. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you honest. Every healthy relationship can survive a reasonable boundary. And if someone becomes angry because you said no, that often reveals more about them than about you. Release the guilt. Your needs matter too. Boundary number 6. Limit negative people. As we age, peace becomes increasingly valuable. Yet some people consistently bring negativity into our lives. They complain constantly. They criticize everything. They create drama. They spread gossip. They leave us feeling emotionally exhausted. You don't have to spend your precious years surrounded by negativity. A healthy boundary may involve reducing contact with toxic individuals. It may mean shortening conversations. It may mean refusing to participate in gossip. It may even mean ending certain relationships altogether. This doesn't make you unkind. It means you're protecting your emotional health. Pay attention to how people make you feel. After spending time with someone, do you feel uplifted or drained? Supported or criticized? Respected or dismissed? Your answers matter. Choose relationships that nourish your spirit. And don't be afraid to distance yourself from those that consistently harm your peace. Boundary number 7. Maintain your independence. Many seniors face pressure from well-meaning family members who want to help. While support can be wonderful, there is a difference between assistance and unnecessary control. Sometimes others begin making decisions on a senior's behalf without asking. They assume limitations that don't exist. They underestimate capabilities. This can gradually erode confidence and independence. A healthy boundary means communicating your desire to remain involved in decisions that affect your life. You might say, "I appreciate your concern, but I'd like to make that decision myself." Or, "Thank you for helping, but I can handle this." Maintaining independence doesn't mean refusing all assistance. It means preserving your right to direct your own life whenever possible. You have spent decades making decisions. Your voice still matters. Your preferences still matter. Your autonomy still matters. Never forget that. Boundary number 8. Protect your emotional energy. Not every problem needs to become your problem. Many seniors find themselves carrying emotional burdens for children, grandchildren, relatives, and friends. They worry constantly. They absorb everyone's stress. They feel responsible for fixing every crisis. Over time, this becomes exhausting. Compassion is important, but so is emotional balance. You can care about people without carrying their burdens. You can offer support without sacrificing your peace. You can listen without becoming overwhelmed. A healthy emotional boundary sounds like, "I'm sorry you're going through that," instead of, "Let me solve it for you." Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is allow others to handle their own challenges. Your role is not to carry the weight of the entire world. Protect your emotional energy. You deserve calm, joy, and peace. Boundary number 9. Demand reciprocity in relationships. Healthy relationships involve mutual respect and effort. Unfortunately, Some relationships become one-sided. You call first. You help first. You give first. You support first. Meanwhile, the other person rarely reciprocates. Many seniors continue investing in relationships that provide little in return because they fear loneliness. But meaningful connection is not measured by quantity. It's measured by quality. A healthy boundary means recognizing when a relationship consistently takes more than it gives. It means expecting mutual respect, mutual effort, mutual care. Ask yourself, who checks on me? Who listens when I need support? Who values my presence? Strong relationships are built on balance. You deserve relationships where love, attention, and care flow in both directions. Never settle for less. Boundary number 10. Give yourself permission to live for yourself. Perhaps the most important boundary of all is this. Stop seeking permission to live the life you want. Many seniors continue worrying about what others think. They hesitate to travel. They delay pursuing hobbies. They suppress dreams. They avoid making changes because someone might disapprove. But your later years can be among the most rewarding years of your life. This is your time. Take the class. Start the hobby. Join the group. Visit the destination. Write the book. Learn the instrument. Plant the garden. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Or simply enjoy a slower, quieter life if that's what brings you happiness. You don't need approval. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone else's permission. Your life belongs to you, and every day is an opportunity to live it more fully. Conclusion. Setting boundaries is not about becoming distant, selfish, or unkind. It's about creating a life that honors your needs, protects your well-being, and reflects your values. Let's quickly review the 10 boundaries every senior should consider setting. Protect your time. Refuse disrespect. Safeguard your finances. Prioritize your health. Say no without guilt. Limit negative people. Maintain your independence. Protect your emotional energy. Expect reciprocity in relationships. Give yourself permission to live for yourself. Remember, boundaries are not signs of weakness. They are signs of self-respect. The years ahead are valuable. They deserve to be filled with peace, purpose, dignity, and joy. So start small if necessary. Choose one boundary today. Practice it. Strengthen it. And watch how your life begins to change. Because no matter your age, you deserve relationships that respect you, choices that empower you, and a life that truly belongs to you. Thank you for listening. If you found this message meaningful, share it with someone who might benefit from hearing it. And remember, it's never too late to set healthy boundaries and create the life you deserve.